Welcome to University of Virginia, home of the Cavaliers. I'm Nicole Aaron, and welcome to beautiful Charlottesville, Virginia. Come join us on our campus tour. Thomas Jefferson founded this historic university in 1819, and it continues to excel today. Virginia is ranked number 2 once again among public universities in the 2007 edition of U.S. News and World Report's America's Best Colleges. The University of Virginia is located in Charlottesville, Virginia, which is roughly 2 hours southwest of our nation's capital, and features a rich mix of more than 200 years of history combined with all the conveniences you would expect to find in our major metropolitan area.
You know, while being such a challenging school, it's also in a place that feels like home. It's Charlottesville that makes UVA so unique.
I really like the city. It's very beautiful and it's very cozy, and I find a lot of the people here are welcoming to the university community. And when you're looking at, where you want to go to school, that's the ideal place to be when their community members are going to respect the college students in the area as well.
So a lot of us will go downtown and hang out on the downtown mall. They've got more than 70 restaurants down there. So it's definitely a great hangout spot. We have something known as Fridays at 5, and that's just when a free concert comes to town every Friday. And a lot of students go to check that out because it's totally free. And so, you get to go and you get to have a good time seeing what the place has to offer.
The University of Virginia sits on just under 1,700 acres, and the most notable building on campus, or the grounds as they are known, is the Rotunda, designed by Thomas Jefferson and modeled after the Pantheon in Rome. This historic building signifies the architectural vision of Jefferson, as well as sets the tone for the rest of the buildings on campus.
Look, how much time do we have? What's so special about UVA? There's so many things that I don't really know how to summarize them all. Every step is full of history. And it's not just history that attracts people here. It's a commitment to the needs and the good of society today and tomorrow. I think that's true across the field.
The undergrad student population is over 13,000 students, with a makeup of 55% female to 45% male. Total population counting graduate, professional, and continuing education students is over 20,000. Admission to the University of Virginia is highly selective. Out of 18,000 applications, just under 3,200 enroll each year. In fact, 88% of enrolled students are in the top 10% of their class, with the mid-50% of SAT scores running 1260 to 1430.
There's no mystery to what we do. We look for students who've taken the most rigorous courses from their school and have been successful. We think performance is probably the most important factor to consider. But there are lots of other things too that get the student admitted. We want to go well beyond the statistics because we want to admit people are going to add something to the student body.
Tuition at UVA runs roughly $8,600 for in-state residents compared to just under $28,000 for out-of-state residents. Room and board runs just over $7,300 for all students. Virginia has a great financial aid program and is committed to meeting 100% of need for each student admitted. The University of Virginia offers 51 bachelor's degrees, 81 master's degrees, and 59 doctoral degrees. Class size at the university features a great student-to-teacher ratio, which averages roughly 15 to 1. There are over 70 different majors offered at UVA, and the largest college is the College of Arts and Sciences. The University of Virginia has the nation's oldest student-sanctioned and run honor system in the country, where students agree not to lie, cheat, or steal, or they risk the punishment from a court of their peers.
The honor code is something that's very serious here at the university. It's not so serious because we think that everyone's a liar or a cheater. However, it does hold students above lying, cheating, and stealing. It's created something that we like to call the community of trust, and if you're in the library and you leave your laptop there, you leave something sitting around, then you can trust that it'll be there when you get back because students take it that seriously.
The University of Virginia employs over 2,100 full-time faculty members, 89% of which hold a doctorate or the highest degree attainable in their field.
I feel like the faculty and the professors are wonderful here. They give you a lot of personal attention if you want to go out and get it. A lot of them are really renowned, well-known, and so it's been nice to develop relationships with them.
The University of Virginia Cavaliers compete at the NCAA Division I level in the Atlantic Coast Conference, featuring 12 different men's and 13 different women's teams. There are many different on-campus housing opportunities at UVA, and 45% of undergraduate students live on campus. All freshmen, or first years as they're called, are required to live on campus during their first 2 semesters.
And the reason we call ourselves first year, second years, and so forth has to do with Thomas Jefferson. So Thomas Jefferson believed that there could be no seniors in learning. He thought that everybody would continue to learn throughout his or her entire life. And so out of respect for Thomas Jefferson, we refer to ourselves as first years or second years, and so forth.
All first-year students are required to live in university housing, which honestly is to the tremendous benefit of the student. The university does a wonderful job of creating this first-year experience where your dorms are literally in the middle of all of the academic buildings. They're in the middle of the sports complexes, right behind 2 dining halls, and you are just in the center of the University of Virginia. You'll meet people from all over the place. I'm from a small town in Williamsburg, Virginia, but my roommate was from the middle of Atlanta, Georgia. We were totally different people, but taught each other so much, had a great time, and she's now one of my best friends who I'm sure I'll know for the rest of my life.
Our first year experience is how we really acclimate our students to the university. We bring them into our traditions, the culture that's very unique to UVA, that goes back to the founding father, Thomas Jefferson.
There's over 500 student organizations and an active Greek life on campus, as well as an active arts scene. Students give over 110,000 hours of active community service each year, and more than 80% of UVA students take part in intramural athletics.
There are a few secret societies on campus: the IMPs, the Zs, and the Sevens. How to get into these societies? I don't know. You'll have to come here and find out.
In 1987, the United Nations named the University of Virginia's grounds to the World Heritage List as a property of cultural significance, along with such architectural wonders as the Great Wall of China and the Taj Mahal.
What would you say if I told you that Dave Matthews works right here behind the bar at Miller's in Charlottesville? University of Virginia is rich in tradition. This is where Edgar Allan Poe stayed while attending classes in ancient and modern languages. Some of the more famous people to walk the halls of UVA have been Woodrow Wilson and Robert F. Kennedy, and most recently, Katie Couric and Tina Fey.
So it's an exciting place to be, it's a great place to learn, it's a great place to live. And after all, you want to have a good experience as an undergraduate. It only comes around once.
Thanks for joining us in Charlottesville, Virginia on our tour of University of Virginia. I'm Nicole Aaron. We'll see you real soon.